that bass line. There it is. That's it. That's the vibe. It just has a crack to it. It's so loud. It just makes you move. It forces you to move. Welcome back to Lone University. Before this channel, I had never even heard of terms like mod revival or post-punk, but you guys have turned me on to some of the scene's key bands and bass players, notably The Jam and their bassist Bruce Foxton. I first heard them a while back with their track Down in the Tube Station at Midnight because at the time, requests were pretty neck and neck between that song and today's song, which is Town Called Malice, so I'm finally circling back to check it out. It's been on the list forever now. Good to be back to The Jam. But the song is from their sixth and final studio album, The Gift, released in 1982. The single went #1 and remained there for weeks, cementing itself as the band's most popular song. Off we go. Ooh. What a bass presence, and that strong, just backbeat coming right out of the gate. I love the Motown kind of feel here. I've made this comment in other bands from this era that I reviewed, like the Specials. I was like, man, I've never heard this, but it sounds like right off of a Motown album, like James Jamerson type of stuff, which is stuff I did grow up on. That's the stuff I was listening to when I was younger. So this has that thread that I just fall in love with immediately. They get the tambourine. It's fat. This production is so punchy as well. I want to go back to the beginning. Ooh, that bass line just reminded me of, like, what Motown song am I thinking of? It just has that thing about it. Biggest compliment I can give because I love that stuff. Cool. Pick or plectrum if you're in the UK. But it still has that muffled thing happening. And here in D, that's the one. Man, it's like so many things are layered on that snare. You know, you always feel a backbeat when listening to music, right? But there's something about when so many things are stacked right on that count. It just has a crack to it. It's so loud. It just makes you move. It forces you to move. And it has a really interesting tone. It almost sounds a bit gritty, like more of a warmer tube saturation thing. I actually might turn on my overdrive for this and put it real low just to kind of beef up, you know, get a little of that. Like, you don't really hear it's there, but, you know, I might even go less edge than that. Just want to kind of dig in a bit. You can hear it just kind of grainy in the background, but I still get kind of a clean punch with the notes. Again, he's using a pick, and I got to bring my tone way back. I'm going to boost the bass. It's got a really boomy sound. And yeah, I might take out some treble, and I might even add in a little dose of low mids to get more of that low end punch. I would call it more like thump, because if you have too much bass, it just gets too woofy. So you can give the illusion it's a bit bassier with some low mids, but it contributes more to the punch character. A lot of people think about punch being like upper mids, like punching a punching bag, that kind of thwacky sound. But down here, you get a bit more of that thump. It can kind of just pronounce the fundamental pitch a bit more. Okay, he's obviously playing hollow body, you know, neck pickup way up here close to the neck. So I'm not going to pluck back here by the bridge. You want to kind of soften it up and kind of go up here and listen to that groove again. Yeah, you got to really lean into that swing. Let me play it up higher so you can kind of hear it. That little, which I might be just making that as a rest stroke or like a ghost note there. lean in that swing, long, short. Take 2 eighth notes, make the first one longer, the second one shorter, and it's got some mojo. Okay, go into the verse part, F sharp, down here. Nice little fills there. Okay. I might put back a little treble. Okay. 5, back to Town Called Malice. That's a great shot. He looks like a badass there. What a groove. It's just infectious. Like the key melody up there. What's going on there? Very simple. Couple notes, 3-4 note groupings, nothing crazy. It's almost like a hook after the hook. Town Called Malice. And I've made this comment in other bands before where the chorus is just like the title of the song, Town Called Malice. And the hook is really an instrument that comes after it. So that's a cool songwriting thing when it's not like the vocal melody all the time being the hook. It could be a guitar lead, a little figure like this, but that's what's going on here. He just says Town Called Malice. Ooh, I like that rhyme between. Up to the 5 there. I feel like the chord progression was a touch different. Let me hear this one more time. It's got a brooding kind of thing to it. I feel like he digs in more on some of these lines. It has more of this kajong, this sneering kind of thing. But it's so nimble and bouncy in the intro. So there's some dynamics in the tone here. Groove, man. Okay, he's repeating the same kind of fills here. And then I don't know if he walks that down. Cool. I just like the presence of the bass. It's so punchy and powerful. Yeah, bop, bop, ba, da, ba. Just stuff that you would call a hook, but there's really no words associated with it. Good stuff. Yeah, Town Called Malice. That's an understated just chorus there, and you have all this stuff coming behind it to like carry on the melody. Now he's doing a little bit more like runs here, woo and ah and stuff, but it contributes to the same point. The hook is just Town Called Malice. Everything else is like the melodic character behind it. It's like the chorus is this one big idea, but just 3 words. That's super cool. Ooh. Town Called Malice. You're waiting for like the chord progressions to get dark or something. These were interesting. We go to this C sharp major, I believe. It's a B minor. I think that's what's happening there. It's a jarring transition. Let me hear that again. So bright, upbeat, and then that half step down major chord, you get this kind of, major chords a half step away, they sound demented, deranged in a way. Pretty cool. What would that be in the scale? So what would that be, like 5 of 3? Secondary dominant doesn't necessarily matter. It's just a cool, like, I just wonder where they pulled that chord from. Yeah, it's certainly not a borrowed chord, so I'm just going to say like 5 of 3 maybe. Okay. They make it minor that time? Let me hear that again. I think it's minor now. How neat. Okay. Damn. There it is. That's it. That's the vibe. Okay, I gotta see something real quick because I feel like he's opened it up a bit more here. Let's go back to the beginning. Come on, click the beginning. Maybe not as different as I thought. It's a little more, I'm just referring to the dynamics here. He's digging in a bit more. It's a little more nimble here, I feel like. Now, where were we? Yeah, you kind of hear the woodiness, like the sound of the bass, if you will, kind of coming through a bit more. It's a bit more open. So whether he's digging in more or letting up on a bit of subtle palm muting, it has a different energy now. We're into the song. It's gotten big, loud, so you kind of have more of that opening up versus now it's more like the notes are just kind of getting their full sustain now. Ooh, that was a loud snare roll. He walks it down. So same bass fills here. And if they were different every time, I would be like, okay, he's just changing the bass fill. But those are becoming their own little hooks to me. They're repeating each time. Every verse is the same. So it's like, now it's a real established melody in the song. It's happening more than once, not just kind of a random bass fill on, the fourth bar. Cool. What a catchy song. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, for me, I kind of categorize songs like this as something really interesting in the songwriting in terms of how it could be very understated, especially at the point in the song where it's supposed to be the most grabbing with the hook and the chorus and the payoff. And this is kind of the antithesis of that. Lots of songs like that. Like a really extreme example would be like the Champs, the song Tequila. It's just tequila, and the hook is really that's the hook. But the chorus is tequila, but it's not the hooky part. I would say the bass line is kind of like the sax part in Tequila. If I'm just making a weird parallel about songs that are huge hits and catchy, but it's not in the usual ways. But of course, the chorus still had a bit of a melody, Town Called Malice, kind of thing, but it's not the main focus. The keys that came behind it, little melodies happening, and then as each chorus happened, he added more oohs and ahs and stuff to really just distinguish it from the previous ones. It builds energy, but I think the hookiest part of the song is the way it started. That bass line, that bass line. But out of all the post-punk, mod, whatever scene this is from, I think the Jam is the one I think I'm really going to like based on what I get into. The Specials being another one. And so I need you guys to recommend me more songs by the Jam. I mean, both songs I've heard have been so bass forward. So I imagine that's a huge part. It's really easy to do that in a three-piece band. And what I mean by that is just the bass being able to have a voice and not be crowded out by other things. So let me know what songs by the Jam I should come back to. It's been way too long since Down on the Tube Station at Midnight, but this one's been on the list a while. Happy to get to it. Their most popular song. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If you'd like to support the channel further, come find us on Patreon. I do full albums every month. I have bass lessons, music theory lessons, and a fantastic community. Come hang out with us. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Hit the bell notification. I love you all. We'll see you in the next one.